AFTV. Frank, we've come away from Anfield with a point yet again. Same point as last season, but what did you make of the performance overall this time?
I think, fantastic result at the end of the day. I said it before the game and I'll say it again. Regardless of any sort of form or regardless of the occasion, any team going to Anfield is a fantastic point. If you can get a point from Anfield, you should be happy regardless of what team you are. And I think that's definitely the case today. All I wanted for Christmas was to be top of the league. Arsenal have done that.
Well, you've got that, bro.
Absolutely. And I'm absolutely buzzing because of that. You know what? I think we started off really well in that first half, but Anfield definitely helped Liverpool today. I think obviously from the first 15 minutes or so, you got the standard, you'll never walk alone, silence. And then Trent, similar to last season, pumping up the crowd. And then they were behind him from that point. And they got the goal not too long after. And, they were definitely behind him. And I think, regardless of the way we played, which I thought we played fantastically today, it's definitely a point gained.
Listen, what does that do to our rivals at the moment? Looking at Arsenal, all eyes on Arsenal at Anfield. Big pressure on us. Does that do anything? Is it going to change people's opinions of where Arsenal are at right now, do you think?
Well, obviously, we're top of the league going into Christmas. Obviously, game week 19, nearly halfway there, still top of the league. Similar to where we were last season. Now, obviously, we know how last season ended. So I think it's really important that we keep up the form. I know, obviously, we've got a point. Liverpool have got a point. Villa have also got a point. So if anything, after these 3 results, I actually think that helps Man City out of everyone. If they win their next game, I'm not too sure who they've got next, but, they can get an extra 3 points. And I think they're only 2 or 3 points behind everyone in that first place race at the moment. So if you're looking at anyone that has benefited the most, Manchester City, but like I said, a point at Anfield, can't complain at all.
Yeah, listen, we got the goal that was early, similarly to last year, but we did concede a goal. Could we have done better for that?
Yeah, I think we can, and I don't want to be too critical because obviously I'm absolutely thrilled about the result, but all I want for Christmas at the same time is Tierney back, and unfortunately I don't think we're going to get that. Look, injuries have ruined us in that position. Ideally for me it would have been Tomiyasu today, or Timber, of course, is not back till March, but it had to be Zinchenko, and I think we got punished for that today. And even when it wasn't going well, I think for the goal, fantastic ball over from Trent. I'll preface it by saying that. Fantastic ball from Trent. Could he have got to it? Maybe. But regardless, it's still a fantastic ball. And everyone knows what Mohamed Salah's going to do in that position. He's going to cut in on that left foot and he's going to punish you if you give him the space. Zinchenko gave him the space and we got punished.
Listen, lastly, we move over to West Ham and Fulham next. They're 2 games that a lot of people are expecting Arsenal to win. And if we do win, we'll be top of the tree come 2024. How important is that?
100%. Even it's a lot more important, especially if Man City win their next game as well, because obviously they've got the opportunity to close that gap. But more crucially, obviously that West Ham game for me. The next 2 games, if there's a family link there. Obviously, half of my family support West Ham, some of my family support Fulham. So the next 2 games got to be an emotional one for me if we don't get the points that we need. But I think the main importance is definitely going to be on that West Ham game. Obviously we owe them something. Obviously after the Carabao Cup exit. So I'm hoping we can get the 3 points there. Move on to Fulham. 3 more points. Remain at the top of the league.
Man of the match for you today?
I think there's only one. You can go for either 2 of the defenders for me. I think obviously William Saliba ended up with the man of the match, the official man of the match. But for me, obviously getting the goal, no defenders have scored more goals than him since his time in the Premier League. I'm going to actually go for Gabriel. Fantastic header as well. A proper header. That's what I call that. A proper header. Absolutely solid throughout the entire game. For me, Gabriel, man of the match.
Fair play. Big up, bro. Merry Christmas, bro.
Merry Christmas.